shorts, and inevitably we see the rally. It's really an incredible thing.
People keep coming in to buy the dip day after day. You almost hate to say that because it sounds so one-dimensional, buy the dip, and yet that is exactly what everyone seems to be doing.
It is what we are seeing. So, but that wraps it up here for Lunch Money. It's time to head west to a special early edition of Bloomberg West, live from LinkedIn headquarters in Mountain View, California.
Live from Mountain View, California, welcome to a special edition of Bloomberg West. I'm Emily Chang. Over the next hour, we will take you inside the professional social network to show you how one of Silicon Valley's hottest company works and get a unique look at the company culture that helped drive its success. We'll be speaking exclusively with LinkedIn CEO Jeff Weiner, co-founder and chairman Reid Hoffman, and talk about how LinkedIn got from Hoffman's living room to the campus we are on today. But first, let's take a look inside LinkedIn by the numbers. With more than 225 million users, LinkedIn is the largest professional network in the world, boasting more users than the entire population of Brazil. From India to Malaysia to Canada, LinkedIn members are everywhere. 38% of LinkedIn's revenue came from outside the United States last quarter. 2 new members sign up every second, meaning 40 new members have registered since this piece even started. In the last quarter, LinkedIn earned $1.49 per user, money it makes from advertising and premium services for both job seekers and recruiters. 2013 sales are estimated at $1.46 billion. Profits pre-tax expected to be $169 million. So LinkedIn will make more money this year than American Airlines, Salesforce, Zynga, Netflix, and Avon made last year combined. So as you can see, LinkedIn has rapidly grown into a hot global company. One of the key executives who helped take it there is LinkedIn CEO Jeff Weiner. Our editor-at-large, Corey Johnson, is standing by with Jeff now.
Yeah, thanks, Emily. Well, as you just saw, LinkedIn has had a really big impact on the world of technology and business since its launch 10 years ago. Joining us now is the man behind some of the biggest moves in recent milestones for the company, a successful IPO, hosting President Obama at a town hall on his very campus right here, and reaching more than 225 million members. CEO Jeff Weiner, good to see you, Jeff.
Good to see you.
It's really interesting that this business is 10 years old. You came, what, 4 years ago?
About 4.5, yeah.
What were the challenges at that point as you saw them, and how has it played out those last 4 years?
You know, the challenges then are similar to the challenges now. I think remaining focused, clearly defining the core. Hyper-growth companies, it's so easy to be distracted by all the opportunities you have ahead of you. One of my favorite lines in business is that managing hyper-growth is like putting a rocket out into space. If you're off by inches at launch, you can be off by miles out in orbit. So understanding what you're about, defining that core, remaining true to that, and then making sure you have a firm foundation underneath you so you can scale. You know, not only the right team, which is absolutely paramount, but also the right infrastructure, the right processes, and I think that's made a huge difference for us.
Well, we're going to take a look at some of the numbers of the growth of this business, but I did a LinkedIn profile in 2004, and the company was going through fits and starts, but the growth continues. How is that managing challenge so different than managing I don't know, like a General Electric or some company that might be bigger but isn't growing at that kind of pace?
Well, with regard to the speed, I think it's just making sure you're prepared for the variability. You know, it's a very dynamic environment, so you have to be comfortable with change. I think you have to be really focused on what we call focus, FCS, fewer things done better. Communicating
Wait, give me that again?
FCS,
okay.
Focus. It's an acronym. We talk about focus so often, we actually created an acronym.
Okay.
So the F is fewer things done better. The C is communicating the right information to the right people at the right time. And the S is the speed and quality of our decision making. And those 3 factors, I think, have a lot to do with us being able to traverse that kind of speed.
And you, I know you do regular town hall meetings, like regular, right? Like every other week?
Yes, every other week, since I joined.
Why?
I think open communication.